Lying right in the center of Europe, Slovakia is a delight to explore. Crumbling castles and medieval towns can be found tucked away among its stunning scenery, with lots of interesting historic sites and cultural landmarks for you to discover. Due to its strategic location, the country has been conquered and ruled by everyone from the Mongols and Hungarians to the Ottomans and Czechs. It was only in 1993 that the nation of Slovakia came into being for the first time. In this video, we explore the best places to visit in Slovakia. We've collected a list of the top Slovakia attractions, so make sure to include them in your list if you're a visitor. At first in the list, number 1, Bratislava. The nation's capital and largest city, Bratislava has many different sides to it, and that is in part what makes it so fascinating to explore. At the historic heart of the city, one can find a magnificent hilltop castle and a range of medieval and Gothic buildings, with some fine Baroque palaces on display. Step out of the old town, and you'll find communist-era concrete blocks lying alongside the Danube River that courses through Bratislava, while even further out, you'll come across picturesque farms, fields, and villages. Among this mesmerizing mix of old and new are loads of fantastic bars and restaurants for you to try, with more upmarket boutiques and trendy cafes springing up every year. Number 2, High Tatras. As they are home to the tallest mountains in the country, the High Tatras make for some unforgettable hiking and rock climbing, while in winter, there are loads of great slopes and pistes to ski down. The majestic mountain range really is a sight to behold. Its jagged peaks rise up imperiously towards the heavens, and sparkling alpine lakes and meadows can be found tucked away among its many slopes and valleys. Occupying an important place in the national psyche, the High Tatras are almost a national symbol, and the snow-capped Mount Creven is the most distinctive peak. Due to the breathtakingly beautiful landscapes, the mountain range lends itself perfectly to all different types of outdoor activities. Number 3, Banska Styavnica. Lying at the center of what used to be an enormous caldera, Banska Styavnica is a fascinating city to explore. Much of its fabulous wealth derives from the rich mineral deposits that were once found in the ground around the town. The former mining town has a magnificent historic center, with lots of lovely churches, palaces, and museums. Wandering around town, you'll pass many amazing historic sites and cultural landmarks. In addition to all this, Banska Styavnica also has 2 fantastic castles for you to visit. While the open-air mining museum is well worth checking out, it takes you deep underground to see what life in the mines was really like. Number 4, Spies Castle. Overlooking the town of Spiš Područje from on top of a hill, the vast ruins of Spies Castle cover a vast expanse of territory. As such, it should come as no surprise to learn that it is one of the largest castle complexes in the whole of Central Europe. Wandering around its many walls, fortifications, and towers is an amazing experience, and the mind boggles at the sheer size and scale of everything. Once the major center of power in the surrounding region, Spies Castle is now one of the most popular tourist destinations in Slovakia. It's easy to see why once you approach the castle and see its impressive features for yourself. Number 5, Lavoka. Lined with beautiful old townhouses, Lavoka's historic main square certainly is spectacular, with a glorious Gothic church and 15th century town hall lying at its heart. Lavoka is full of incredible historic sites and cultural landmarks, with lots of magnificent architecture scattered around town. You'll see Baroque, Renaissance, and Gothic features. While its gorgeous main square is the highlight, there's more than enough to keep you occupied for a day or two. The surrounding region is awash with amazing sights should you want to visit Spies Castle or the scenic Tatra Mountains. Number 6, Košice. Over the centuries, Košice has been ruled by everyone from the Hungarians and Turks to the Czechs and Slovaks. As such, there is a myriad of amazing monuments, statues, and cultural landmarks for you to check out. Slovakia's second-largest city has a wealth of great things for you to see and do, with fantastic bars, restaurants, and shops found alongside its many art galleries, museums, and theaters. While its thriving arts and culture scene is certainly worth exploring, no visit to Košice can be complete without taking in all the fantastic sights and architecture found in its spectacular old town. Number 7. Slovak Paradise National Park. Encompassing a wide array of wild and rugged landscapes, the Slovak Paradise National Park is a breathtakingly beautiful part of the country to explore. Deep canyons, valleys, and rivers cut through the endless forests on show. The scenery is absolutely stunning wherever you go. Amid the dense undergrowth, you can find sparkling waterfalls and deep rocky gorges, with the astounding Dobšinska Ice Cave just one of its main attractions. Due to all of the amazing natural sights found in the park, it really is a treat to explore, and a myriad of paths and trails snake through the glorious Slovak Paradise mountain range. Number 8. Bardejov. With a delightful historic center for you to explore, the well-preserved medieval town of Bardejov is certainly worth a visit if you have the chance. It's hard to imagine a more picturesque place. Life in the small town revolves around its beautiful marketplace, just as it did all those centuries ago. A number of fine Gothic and Renaissance townhouses surround the elegant Church of St. Egidius, which lies at its heart. There is also a splendid old synagogue for you to check out, as well as a small Jewish quarter, which is sadly all that remains of the town's once thriving Jewish population. Number 9. Vukalinek. One of the only remaining folk villages in the whole of Central Europe, Vukalinek is full of impressive architecture, with traditional log houses lying next to a beautiful Baroque chapel and an antiquated old bell tower. A very quaint and charming place to visit, the tiny village is set in an idyllic spot amidst forest-clad hills and fields, with mountains seen in the distance. As such, there are many great hikes you can do in the surrounding area. Besides that, there is not all that much to do other than take in the peaceful, laid-back atmosphere and marvel at the fine folk architecture. At last in the list, number 10, Orava Castle. Set upon a craggy hilltop amid a verdant forest that tumbles down its steep slopes, Orava Castle certainly looks impressive, as rolling hills lie off in the distance, and the Orava River runs below its imposing cliff face. One of the most beautiful castles in the whole of Slovakia, Orava Castle was built all the way back in the 13th century, although earlier wooden palisades and fortifications once occupied its prominent outcrop. As each generation added its own touches and additions, the castle boasts a variety of architectural styles, with Romanesque, Gothic, and Renaissance features all evident. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite places to visit in Slovakia? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.